Okay, here we go. Hello, everybody. My name is Looney Loon, and this is going to be one of my very first times playing Minecraft Java Edition. Um, I have always played Bedrock Edition my whole life. Oh, for those of you who don't know, you may know me from Twitch. If you don't, good for you, I guess. Uh, but yeah, okay, I don't know what to do. Honestly, I just kind of hopped on, but I'm gonna go play on the realm. Me and my boyfriend play on, because, yeah, I kind of just want to record building and stuff. It's my first time genuinely recording anything Minecraft. I mean, when I was younger, I did a bit on, Pocket Edition, if anybody remembers that version, the Nether Reactor Core and stuff. That was fun, but those videos always sucked, because, I was like 12. So, I mean, not to say that just because I was 12 it sucked, it's just, I had a very bad tablet when I was 12 and no recording software. It's recording through a different tablet. Like, not even screen capture, just kind of recording the other screen. I don't know how to talk. Anyways, hopefully my stuttering problem will be fixed. Oh, it's laggy. Okay, I didn't account for this when I put on OBS in the background. So yeah, I haven't done much in my world. Ignore the fact that it looks like a prison right now. But pretty much, here it is. I found an abandoned nether portal, and that was about the end of it. Also, here's my skin. I'm still learning. But yeah, this is me. This is me. I'm not too good at everything, but I try. So I've always been a big Minecraft fan since I was a kid, pretty much. Heck, I haven't gotten used to the trackpad either, but I think that's just because I don't have a mouse yet. I've been a huge fan of Minecraft since I was a kid. I kind of grew up watching Team Crafted and all that, and I just never had a computer or anything to be able to play Java myself. So what was I doing? I was doing something earlier. I'm completely spacing out now. But I just never really had anything to, be able to play Java on my own. So, I may have just picked it up this morning, but I know a bit from the YouTubers. They can't teach me everything, though. I don't even know why I'm recording. I mean, I know my boyfriend streams on Twitch, at Pepper's Bodega, by the way. He makes really funny stuff, so please check him out. And so yeah, I know I haven't had a lot of in-game experience, but at least vicariously I've lived through YouTubers. And if that ain't the lamest thing you've ever heard, then I don't know what to tell you, because that's pretty much my whole brand. Being lame until it eventually becomes cool. Just like everything else in my life. So, key 6, yep. So yeah. It's pretty much my first day in here. I'm still getting used to jumping with the spacebar, because, on Pocket Edition, or, Bedrock, I had auto jump on. Don't make fun of me for that. It was just way easier. And listen, it was way easier. Also, there's a village over there. So I guess I'm gonna go mining. I don't know what to talk about, really. I've been told I talk a lot by various different people. How the... Okay, forgot how to place things for a second. Don't mind me. Oh, no auto jump. Okay. I've been told by many people that I tend to talk a lot and never know when to shut up. So let's hope this rings true to YouTube as well. Also, yes, I'm on peaceful mode. I'm a coward, and so is my boyfriend, so don't even at me. I do have bread, though. So yeah, pretty much, let me just get that. I'm not used to playing anything on here. Also, I already got that chest. I got the golden chest plate. But I'm doing my absolute best. Just like I do with most other things in life. I mean, I have a job right now. Can't say I'm doing the absolute best at it, mostly because, it's sales, and as much as I like telling people to do things, I just feel morally wrong sometimes selling to people that don't know anything about the phones I'm selling. So I'm like, you know what? Stick with your old plan, because I don't want to force you into something you don't want to be forced into. And I know that's the wrong mentality that when it comes to, like, selling things, but I just feel bad about it. So this is really just my first time doing any content creation other than drawing. So I'm a big artist. I want to be an animator someday. I already am, technically, because I've animated stuff. Don't let anybody tell you you're not something just because you've only done a little bit of it. It's what I learned with my days in writing, too. I wrote a first draft of a novel, which eventually became the source material for my pilot cartoon series. And, you know, I always thought of myself not as a writer because, I hadn't actually made anything of substance. I've just written a rough draft. My writers group has seen it, but that's about it. Well, the one I used to go to anyways. I miss them. I should probably go back, but I've not written anything in a long time that would be able to be read to them. But yeah, so I always told myself, oh, I'm not an actual writer. I just write occasionally, but it's not even good. Don't let yourself get stuck in that mindset. I was 16, so I didn't know any better, even though I read things that told me I should have known better. But, so even if you don't do a lot of something, keep doing it, because, eventually you'll be doing a lot of it, and then you can call yourself that thing without feeling like, you're faking everything. But yeah, so I'm an animator, technically, by virtue of fact that I have animated before, and I really like it. It just takes a long time, and my wrist hurts after a bit. I mean, Minecraft probably isn't going to help, but also it's been a childhood dream of mine to make YouTube videos about Minecraft, so might as well get that out of the way before I turn 20. What else? But yeah, animating's fun. I have a lot of cartoon ideas. This is my first time doing anything online, to entertain people other than anime or draw, so that's going to be kind of fun to figure out. I grew up watching Team Crafted, so I think my humor should be like theirs, but then again, I mean, look at where they've been. I miss them sometimes. My absolute favorite was Jerome ASF, but he's pretty okay right now. More family-friendly stuff, and I can't say I blame him for switching with the tide, but man, I kind of do miss his old Hunger Games days. That was really funny. I'm just clearing out this thing right here just to make another room for my house. So I have this really cool idea for it. Basically, that is going to be the main house, which I'm going to make an office. I'm going to make these all a little house building, like a little community center kind of thing. And this middle part is going to be the farm, and that's a witch. I thought I was on peaceful. Oh no, hold on. That is a witch. I thought I was on peaceful. Run. Because if there's a witch here, there could be a creeper here. I don't like that. Alright. Okay, there I go. But yeah, I grew up watching Team Crafted and stuff, and they were, my inspiration for everything back then. I mean, even I know my hotbar is a mess. I don't know how to organize it yet, so just give me a second. Probably by the next episode, if I ever do make a next episode, it'll be better. But yeah, Team Crafted was always the biggest inspiration of mine for anything, really. I mean, the whole reason I even picked up a pencil and started to draw in the first place was because Mitch and Jerome were taking fan art submissions for thumbnails. And, I couldn't pass off a chance to be noticed by them. In the end, I was never noticed by them when they were in their prime, Hunger Games and stuff. I wouldn't say prime necessarily, I'd just say, the era I knew them in. I was never noticed by them then, and it's so weird, I could talk about this for ages, but the culture of, Minecraft fans at the time was wildly different than right now. I see all these, I love the Dream SMP. I keep up with it sometimes, mostly through Technoblade's perspective. I've been trying to get into Bad Boy Halo lore, too, though. And, I see it, and I'm like, wow, these fans are, I mean, there's still, a bit of toxicity in the fan base. Mostly, in the opposite way that we had it back then, though. I mean, I know at least the part I was, the part of the fandom I was in was, shipping. And, right now, shipping is oh no, you better not do that. But when I was younger, when Looney was 13, 14, they were part of Instagram that focused exclusively on shipping Minecraft creators, and you should have seen those days. I mean, even the Minecraft creators themselves, I know Mitch and Jerome had this running joke of Marome, and they even sold merch about it and made so many videos on it. And it was a fun gag. I mean, people shipped them and they were fueling it. So at least they were comfortable with it. But yeah, so it's kind of funny to see now, even if creators are, letting you do it and letting you, like, encouraging you to make ship art and stuff, people just won't do it. And I don't know how to pin that down necessarily. I mean, it's good that people are respecting boundaries, but also some people just bashing on others for shipping something. It's kind of a weird thing to me. Just because, at least the way I grew up, everybody was shipping every YouTuber for everything. Like, there were these videos on YouTube, like those, tribute kind of videos where they play like a really copyrighted song and then just put on like pictures of the ship on a slideshow maker. Yeah, those were like all the rage back then. And I still have a playlist saved somewhere of like the best ones I thought of at the time, the best ones I saw at the time. I have a playlist of those, and it's wild because there was honestly no censoring, there were no limits, no creators were setting boundaries, and I mean, unfortunately, if they did, nobody really listened. But yeah, like I saw full on like smutty fan fiction readings at the age of 14 about my two favorite YouTubers because it was just wild and people were encouraging it. Like the amount of reads people would get, the amount of comments they would get, the engagement, all praising them for this. And so it's kind of a weird culture shock. I mean, like, shift at least. Seeing the Minecraft community now being, like, mostly of, like, non shippers or people that discourage it. That was just an interesting ramble that I've noticed. Because, like, wow, it's so weird. At least to me. But I guess it's also good that people aren't forcing romances onto them, because I know that could strain relationships with a few content creators. I mean, I'm glad at least that they're all comfortable being friends. Because back in the day, man, that caused conflict. Uh, Jeff Stone in here? I do. I need sticks, though, so time to get wood. I don't have an axe, though. But I don't have wood either, so just time to go mine, I guess. So yeah, that was interesting, to say the least. Like, I keep up with Minecraft YouTubers now, mostly Technoblade once again. Technoblade also is a really big inspiration for me. I mean, at first, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of didn't want to watch him or, like, like him at all. Just because of, okay, so during Minecraft Monday, Drama ASF was playing in that. And of course, me being the Team Crafted fangirl, or fan person, really, for, God knows how long, since I was in elementary school, the end of elementary school, till the graduation of high school. I didn't want to root for quote unquote the other side, the competition, because I was still in delusion. I was still in denial that Drama SF was probably the best PvPer on this planet. Spoiler alert: he probably isn't. Even back in the Hunger Games series, that was mostly memes with him and Mitch. But watching him lose to Technoblade every week kind of made me be like, I don't want to watch this guy. Oh no, not this guy. And then I watched him. I think my first introduction to him was SMP Earth, if I'm not mistaken. I just really liked his sense of humor. And then I kind of just went from there. I watched the Potato War videos, and that was a big boost of inspiration I never knew I needed. Because, up until that point, everything was kind of stagnant. Team Crafted was dead. Mitch and Jerome hadn't spoken to each other in a while. And I was like, damn, that sucks. So I was kind of just, starving for any content. I got a bit into like this Spanish web series that I will not go into the name of, but like I will say what the heck, my favorite ship just never got a conclusion. It was basically just baiting us the whole time, and there was no real end to it, and I'm still salty about that like 3 years later. But so yeah, I was kind of running dry for content. That series was I was starting to lose hope for that series that I mentioned earlier, and it was like, damn, how the heck am I supposed to do anything with this? And so I was like, man, that sucks. Here, let me make another pickaxe too. So yeah, I was just kind of starved for things, and it kind of sucked, but oh well. Probably get rid of that first. Oh god. Oh god, what am I doing? Okay, put that down. Put that, please. Please just go into the right slot. Okay, get an axe. And then not a hoe. I need a pickaxe, though. Okay. But yeah, so I was kind of starved for content, or any content creation at the time. I suddenly happened to come across the Potato War video, or SMP Earth, or whatever I said it was. And then I'm like, you know what? This'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. And so I started becoming a big Technoblade fan. Just the monotone voice, right? I'd never heard anybody else on YouTube ever be that funny or entertaining or making it that big with that much of a dedicated fan base with the monotone voice. And, that's always something that's been important to me because, I have a monotone voice. I'm pretty sure anybody listening to this right now can tell I have a very monotone voice. To the point where, people don't know what I'm feeling half the time. And I mean, honestly, the feeling thing's probably due to something else too, because limited facial expressions. But I'll get into that later. So yeah, monotone voice was always like a big downfall for me as a kid. Like people would not want to approach me just because my face and my voice made me sound so disinterested in everything. So to hear somebody like Technoblade blow up and be very skilled at what he does, and then have also people like behind him every step of the way, that really, inspired me. Like, maybe I can do it, even if I don't have the most excitable voice, even if I don't have the most outgoing personality. I can still probably do something. And that was fun to realize about a year and a half ago. And now I'm sitting here, recording Minecraft for the first time ever in my life. And I'm hoping the audio is going through well, because if it's not, I'm going to be very sad. So, yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of mining and crafting here. I should probably check if the OBS thing is still going, because I don't know how long that goes on for. This is my first time with a computer ever, really. Everything else has been phones and tablets, so give me a sec while I, tab out. How do I get out of the screen? Oh god. How do I... Is that how you tab out? Hold on, let me tab out. That's not how I tab out. There we go. You just tab out here, and I think it's still going. It's still going. It's been about 17 minutes, and it's still going. That's pretty cool. Is Minecraft actually displaying the way it's supposed to? Gee, I sure hope it is. If it's just been doing this corner the whole time, that kind of sucks. Is that going in, or... Oh, has it been going the whole time like that? Or am I just delusional at this point? Heck if I know. Because if I do it like that, right, it's in the... I don't know what I'm doing. Let me see if that's... Will that do anything for me? I mean, that shows that the entire thing is there, and that when I tap out, it goes in the corner, so I think I'm doing it right. I mean, either way, I'll figure out eventually. But yeah, so my whole thing was basically just... I'm a kid with dreams, and I never stopped having those dreams, and that's why I'm here. That is the whole point of my ramble. We're not going to get into the animation thing until a later date, honestly, because I can go on for hours about the universe I've created. Self-indulgently titled the Looniverse, because, last name, play on words. I think I might make this my materials chest, which means I'm just going to put all the stone here and see what happens, pretty much. Like, just to see what goes on. Then put all that in there, put that in there. Just, pretty much put everything everywhere. Put a bit more in there. I honestly don't know what I'm doing in here, but, we'll see what goes on. Don't do that. I don't know what I'm doing. This is Material Girl. Material Girl. Okay, anyways. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm right-clicking. Oh, that might explain a lot, honestly. I didn't know I was right-clicking that whole time. To be fair, I don't know when I'm right-clicking normally either. Alright, let's see. That's my materials chest. I'm just gonna keep materials in there, because Material Girl, whatever. Whatever that trend is right now. And then this. Okay, why is it left-clicking now? Okay. Put that in here. This in here too. Just move all the materials. I think this is gonna be like my valuables and like important thing chest. And then I have another bed here, because I'm going to make another one and place it next to mine, because, of course, like I said, my boyfriend lives on this room with me. Come on, get in there. There we go. What else am I doing in life? I don't really think I'm up to much right now. I mean, I got a job, saving up for an RV to move out, still working on my cartoon series, which I hope will one day be a reality. Hopefully, if all goes according to plan. And then I'll, vibe with life, I guess. I haven't been able to vibe with life very often in my life. I mean, like, sure, there's like, I could stop right clicking. I mean, sure, I'm pretty young, I pretty much have the rest of my life ahead of me, but, before this, at least the teenage years were not good by any means. But hey, it's getting better, I guess. No, it's definitely getting better, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the past year or so has been one of the best ones in my life. It's kind of weird going from absolute rock bottom and then slowly climbing your way upwards. But then, in hindsight, that was really the only place left to go. I mean, if you don't climb up when you're at rock bottom, the only place left is 6 feet under. That sounded way cooler if I didn't stutter. I'm gonna re-record that because that's a cool line. That's going somewhere. I'm gonna write that down somewhere. But the only place to go after you've hit rock bottom, blah. If I could just talk. If I could just talk, that would be wonderful. I need to stop doing that. I need to stop leaving the thing on a random screen. But yeah, if I didn't start going upwards after I hit rock bottom in 2019, the only place left for me to be is not 6 feet under. Why'd I say 9? Oh, okay, that's enough of that. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna probably record this later. I need to figure out how to record as well. As you can tell, I don't know many things. Should I plant these pumpkins? I probably plant these pumpkins. And these melons, too. It's dark, isn't it? I should probably, just sit here and sleep. There's not really much for me to do right now. It's just kind of recording things and leaving them to edit and upload later. I'll probably upload this immediately after I record it. And then just plug my Twitter or something. I just kind of want to test it out before I got into any, streaming things. So, how do I eat bread? Left click. That's how you eat bread. But yeah. Hoping this Minecraft thing turns out well for me. Not thing. Minecraft is precious to me and I love it. It's always been around when I needed it most. Even at work, every time in my time of need, I see him there. Minecraft Steve from the video game department at the Walmart. I see him there. I just have to turn to my left. Wait, no, my right. I'm really bad at directions. I mean, it's not like you guys would be able to just prove me wrong anyways. I mean, I could probably just say anything about my life and nobody would ever question me on it. No, my seeds! Okay. My seeds, no. Who did this to you? Okay, at least that one's unplanted there, that one can go there. But yeah. Okay, that means I can at least plant the other seeds. I have 2 melon seeds. Melon seeds are good seeds, because they make watermelons, and that is a fact. If I can just place them right. And if I could just stop opening my inventory when I mean to press W. But yeah, things are going on. Things are happening in my life, and I guess they're all pretty much good. Anything toxic will be left behind in 2020, like it should be. Yes, I know we just came out of 2021, but in 2020, like it should be. Oh god, I almost trampled my own crop. But yeah, I think I might leave it here, because I kind of want to collab later with my boyfriend when he gets home from work. I kind of want to stream with him, but if he's tired, then I probably won't. But, if he isn't, check it out on twitch.tv/LooneyLoon. I probably won't be streaming myself. Check it out on twitch.tv/PeppersBodega, and call him Pee Man for me, because that is the funniest thing I've ever heard, honestly. But yeah, I think this might be the end of episode 1 of Nerd Figures Out What to Do with Their Life. Hope y'all enjoyed. Hold on, I want to actually show you guys my armor, my actual skin and things. How do I take them all off? Like, is it shift or shift click or... Okay, there we go. Well, hope you all enjoyed. I am going to do the outro while holding a hoe. Also, I made the skin myself. I don't know if that's important to note, but yes, this is me. I think I look white here, but I'm actually Mexican. So if I make jokes about burritos, you can't cancel me for it, alright, guys? So yeah, that's the end of episode 1 of whatever this is. I'll see y'all later. Peace out, peeps. Bye. How do I get out of this tab? Bye.